Chief Justice Dr. Shirani Bandaranayake appeared before the Parliamentary Select Committee examining the impeachment motion against her this morning. The Chief Justice arrived in Parliament from the Hulsdorf Court complex. Deputy Speaker Chandima Birakodi said that even at about 5 p.m. this evening, the Chief Justice was making submissions to the PSC.
The Parliamentary Select Committee appointed to examine the impeachment motion against the Chief Justice convened for the second time today. The PSC comprises of 11 members, 7 from the government and 4 from the opposition. The police obstructed journalists who attempted to cover the Chief Justice's departure from the court complex to Parliament.
Supreme Court take I think marshal police here anime. Marshal के आवाज़ है police आ रहा है ना काम है.
A group of lawyers who arrived there took steps to take the journalists inside the court complex. Before leaving for Parliament, the Chief Justice engaged in religious observances. Buddhist religious observances were performed by the chief incumbent of the Sri Naga Vihara in Kotte, Venerable Maduluave Sobita Thera. We condemn the impeachment motion against the Chief Justice, which was brought as an act of political vengeance. May justice be done. May justice, the law and fairness reign supreme. The courts are the last resort of the people. It is a sacred place, a sacred ground. May the independence of the judiciary be affirmed. May all of us who are taking forward this struggle for the independence of the judiciary receive the strength to unite and put right this injustice that has led to political interference in the law. May the Chief Justice receive the strength to face and win all challenges before her fearlessly and courageously. Meanwhile, Catholic religious observances were also performed, invoking blessings on the Chief Justice. We can see that justice and fairness are being lost in this disintegrating society. As the Lord knows, people are being treated unjustly and unfairly. Bless this lady that she might continue to stand against injustice and unfairness. There's a large crowd gathered outside from various factions, therefore do not create conflicts. If we are beaten, we will not hit back. If we are abused, we will not strike back. Let them beat us, let them abuse us. But we must all make it our goal to proceed peacefully without creating clashes. Lawyers, politicians and trade union representatives were among those who gathered in the court premises. Meanwhile, another group staged a demonstration against the Chief Justice outside the court complex. Parliament is the legislature and Parliament is where the laws are passed even for the judiciary. If Parliament is to issue an order, then going against it is going against the will of the people. The people's will must be given priority. After the Chief Justice left the court complex, the protesters who demonstrated against her also dispersed. Meanwhile, a satyagraha was held at the court premises, invoking blessings on the Chief Justice. Do not go to deal with those who have come here to sabotage this peaceful satyagraha. These people have come here to sabotage this peaceful satyagraha. They have been purposely sent here. A minister told the Mannar district judge the day before the verdict was to be handed down in a case to give a specific verdict or he would be assaulted. Various political pressures were exerted upon the Judicial Service Commission. The Supreme Court decreed that certain bills in Parliament were inconsistent with the Constitution. Now an impeachment motion has been brought against the Chief Justice. Even a person accused of killing 10 people is given 2 months to plead their case. The Chief Justice only gets a week. Time was asked for, but it was not given. Sri Lanka has become the only country in the world where the accusers also sit in judgment. The accusing side has 7 members while the other side has 4, so the verdict is clear. There is no point in even hearing the case. Today we can clearly see that the executive is controlling the legislature and that the only institution that can rein in both and prevent ad hoc decisions from being taken, the only institution which can protect the people's rights, is the judiciary. We are at a point where all of us, devoid of class or caste, parties or ethnicities, professionals, intellectuals and all those who love this country must come together to reverse this process that seeks to break the backbone of the judiciary and install a dictatorship. The government has hired people for lunch packets and bottles of arak to rally here and show that they support the impeachment motion. I believe that one person of the 200 to 300 people here against the impeachment motion are more valuable than the entire 500 hired demonstrators shouting outside. The words of the people who spoke against this will come out as the truth one day.
Meanwhile, another group gathered at the Parliament roundabout, also known as the Polduva Junction. Minister Mervyn Selva and several other politicians were also present. This group should move to the part where this road turns to Parliament. Yes, the judiciary is supreme. No, the Parliament is above the judiciary and their strike yesterday was wrong. Go there, go along the side. Stop the approaching buses on that side. We have 20 buses coming. Don't allow the buses to come here. Stop them on that side. I am not afraid to say that some of these lawyers and judges are taking money from the diaspora and trying to finish what Prabhakaran started. They are trying to start it from Halsdorf. The Parliament is supreme. The order given by Parliament is correct. The Chief Justice says otherwise. If we are proven wrong, we will leave. If you come in a good way, leave in a good way. Don't leave in a bad way. The Chief Justice who left the court premises arrived in Parliament at 10:10 a.m. to appear before the Parliament Committee.